Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be talking about the commonly asked questions for hypothalamic amenorrhea, also known as period loss, also known as HA. Let's get into it. So firstly, what is hypothalamic amenorrhea, aka HA, aka period loss? Beside the obvious, it's no periods. But why does that happen? HA happens when your hypothalamus tells your ovaries to stop sending out your hormones because your body is too stressed for one reason or another. So the reason that it could be stress is excess exercise, under eating, mental stress, not enough body fat, or a combination of all of those. Essentially, your body is in survival mode, so it starts to shut down reproduction to prioritize pretty much keeping you alive, using resources to keep your organs going. Because reproduction costs too much energy for the body and you don't need it to stay alive. So your body goes, okay, she's too stressed, not enough energy is coming in, too much is happening, so let's shut that down for now while we keep her body going. Question 2, what are the symptoms of HA? Well, firstly, obviously, it's no period for more than 3 months. But you can also experience poor sleep, low energy, really cold hands and feet, low libido, hair loss, infertility, and over time, HA can lead to osteoporosis because estrogen protects your bones, so your bones your bones break down and build back constantly, right? So if you don't have enough estrogen, that building back process doesn't happen fast enough, which means you're just breaking down bone, which is why I had HA for 10 years and now I have osteopenia and I'm only 33 because I didn't have estrogen to protect my bones for so many years. And although I've been recovered for 6 years and my bone density has gotten better because of the increase in estrogen again, it'll never be where it should be at my age. I'm actually one step away from osteoporosis, which is very scary, but it is getting better. But yeah, this is why I'm very passionate about getting the word out because it can lead to osteoporosis. Anyway. It can also lead to heart disease because estrogen, again, protects your heart for many reasons, and cholesterol and things like that. So heart disease is one of them, and also infertility, because if you don't have a period, you're not ovulating, which means, unfortunately, you can't get pregnant. So that's the 3 big ones when it comes to HA. And trust me, you don't want to wait too long for these to get too bad until you start making changes to your lifestyle. And if you don't know where to start and you're overwhelmed, you need the extra support, I do have a program called Restore Your Cycle Program. It's a proven framework that I use to get my period back after 10 years, and it's helping many other women get their period back and get pregnant. But also, not just that, not only is it helping them get their period back, it's also helping them with their frame of mind when it comes to their body and reframing those negative body beliefs, and also being comfortable with eating for nutrition again, and activity, and also stress management. So it's a holistic approach to period recovery. If you want to find out more about that, I've got everything in the caption, or you can DM me over on Instagram. I'll leave it here and we can go through it more with you. But we have a community of women going through the same thing and everyone helps each other, and it's really great. So if you're someone that needs that support, hit me up. Another common question is, why do doctors always misdiagnose HA? This is so common. So I was misdiagnosed many times. I was misdiagnosed with PCOS. They thought I had a brain tumor. I just got dismissed just to go on the pill and to come back and see them when I want to have kids, which is a lot of women with HA experience because it's not as common as, endo or like endometriosis or PCOS. So the doctors don't know. And the thing with doctors is that they just want to kind of fix the symptoms, not the cause. So the cause is more of a holistic approach, and doctors are very just like, yeah, here's some meds. If it will fix the symptom of not having a period. But going on the pill is a fake bleed. It's a fake period. So you're not fixing the problem at all. If anything, you're making it worse. So once you get off the pill, you're still back at square one because you haven't fixed the HA. So you can have HA and be on the pill and not even know it. I don't know where I was going with that, but well, doctors. So doctors will just put you on the pill to mask the symptoms. And the thing with the pill is that you can still get bone loss with the pill if you have HA, because the pill doesn't stop the bone loss. It stops it a little bit, but not as much as getting a period back would. So side rant, when I first got diagnosed with HA, I actually went on hormone replacement therapy to protect my bones. That's how bad it was. So I don't want you to get there. So how do you recover from HA then? Well, firstly, you enroll in my Restore Your Cycle program because we cover the nutrition that you need for HA. It also covers the exercise that you need to reduce and or change for HA, stress management techniques for HA, and also reframing negative body image and negative body image thoughts for HA. So not only to help you recover, but help your mindset moving forward even after recovery. So how long does it take to recover from HA? So on average, it takes 3 to 6 months, but it can take longer, it can take shorter. The amount of time that you lost your period doesn't matter in terms of the length of recovery. What matters is as fast, as quickly that you start to make those lifestyle changes. That's all that matters. Like I got my first period in 3 months from not having it for 10 years. So it really doesn't matter how long you haven't had your period for. All that matters is how committed you are to recovery and making those lifestyle changes. Also, what is my hair doing? Another question, can you still exercise during HA? So the tricky thing for us is that exercise is a big contributor to HA because it's more stress on the body. Physical stress is the same as mental stress in the body. So more physical stress on the body means your body needs more resources to recover from that stress. So when it comes to exercise, it's tricky because obviously we still want to be able to move, we still want to be able to do our things, but you might not be able to do high intensity activity while you're recovering. It might just be walking or yoga, light strength training, but it really depends on how your body reacts, which is why having a community in my Restore Your Cycle program, you can ask questions and we can all pitch in, and you have me there as a resource to help you whether you're doing too much or how we can manage your activity while you recover. And then once you've recovered for at least 6 months, you can slowly increase the activity again, but with my program, you have lifetime access to the support Facebook group and also the course itself. So we can help guide you back slowly into your recovery, into your activity again. Like I've gone back to powerlifting. Well, not competing, but I've gone back to lifting heavy again after the fact, and my period's still been 6 years recovered. So it's just about knowing your body, knowing what it can handle, and slowly increasing it, but never to the point where you were before, because that's the reason you're here in the first place. So it'll never be like it used to be if you're high intensity, but at least you can go back to semi or you'll learn how to have a balanced lifestyle and a balanced activity ratio after the program, because that's what I teach you. Can HA be reversed at any age? Yes, it can. If you're in your teens, your 20s, your 30s, if you have HA, recovery is possible. But again, it depends on how committed you are to recovery. Our bodies are incredibly resilient. If you think about it, HA is just a way to literally keep you alive. Like, if you try to twist it in a twisted way, I'm kind of grateful that my body did what it did because it was literally protecting me from dying. Like, if you think about it, if your body's on that much stress and things aren't functioning, obviously your body is just not having a good time. So my body was smart enough to go, look, I need resources. So I'm going to shut this down for now to keep her alive. Our bodies are amazing. And as my bones have gotten better, your bones could get better if you've had it for a long time. So our bodies are very resilient, but we need to treat it with love, care, and kindness for it to recover, and give it what it needs in terms of your nutrition and your gentle activity and stress management, all those kind of things. So that's really, really important. Another really common question is, how much weight do I have to gain? So the thing with this question is that not everybody has to gain weight, and not everyone who has to gain weight has HA. So some people, does that make sense? Some people who have HA don't even have to put on weight, but they might have disordered eating patterns, or they might restrict themselves, or they're under too much mental stress. So it's not everyone has to put on weight with HA. Majority of the time you might have to, but this is why my program starts with reframing negative body image before you even start anything to do with nutrition, because you need to learn to love your body for not just how it looks, but who you are as a person and what your body does. You are more than just the shell that your soul lives in. You are a human, and people in your life love you for who you are, not for how you look. And it's really important. And it's also about questioning these thoughts. Like, you might look in the mirror and say, I look really fat today. What facts do you have to back that up? Like, or you might look in the mirror and go, no one's going to love me because of my size. What facts do you have? Is that just your belief, or is that actual fact? Like, there is an actual fact that the sky is blue, but there is a belief that carbs are bad. That's a belief. That's not fact at all. Can you see the difference? So you need to question yourself, like, is this fact, or is this just a thought that I can change? You can unlearn these beliefs about your body, which is what I go through in my program. So you start to appreciate and love yourself for who you are, because, as I said, you are so worthy no matter what your body looks like. I'm going to stop ranting about that because I can go on for that for a while. I forget what that last one was. Oh, how much weight. So yeah, it depends on you as a person. So for me, it's about just eating enough for recovery and your body will balance itself out. So we have the 3x3, so 3 meals, 3 stacks a day. We go through it all in my nutrition module about how much you should eat and how much you know what your body needs and things like that. And your body will go to a point and it will balance out. And not everyone, you might have to overshoot your weight, and that's completely fine. This is a time for recovery. Like, this is just a snippet of your life that we're focusing on recovery. And then after the fact, we can work on other things. Like, not everyone who, I reckon if you have to overshoot your weight like I did, I was able to lose a little bit after the fact. Very, very, very slow. But if you don't have to overshoot and you're literally just going to a healthy weight, using that first section of the program of appreciating and reframing those body image thoughts, you're going to be more comfortable at this new healthy weight. Okay, so mindset is so important with this. So it's about accepting the fact that whatever weight you are at now, and if it's too lean, your body can't handle this. You're not healthy at this size. Your body doesn't like you at this size, and it's literally shutting off normal processes because it's not you're not healthy at this size. And it's learning to accept that fact and move forward. And you've got to think, what's more painful or what's harder? Living in a body that's a little bit, got a little bit more body fat on you, or living with a body that's riddled with osteoporosis, heart disease, and not be able to have a family. You got to pretty much weigh that up. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You got to weigh that up. Like, what's more worthy? What's more important in your life? And how are you going to feel when you're 60? When you have osteoporosis in your 30s or 40s, imagine your bones in your 60s or your heart. Think about your future self. And as I said, yeah, that's what really got me through it, is thinking about how I'm going to feel when I'm older. And even now, I wish I was told this was HA in my teens. And I wish I went through my recovery process in my teens, or I wouldn't be where I am today. Although, if you have an experience in your life and you don't use it to help others, it's a waste of experience. I went through this experience because I was put here on this earth to help others through my experiences, and this is one that there's not many people talking about it, but there's so many people with it, and there's not enough support. And I think the universe, God, whoever you believe in, let me go through that experience so that I can be where I am today, helping others. Like, I did a degree in public health, literally health promotion. Like, I studied to promote health. I think I've ranted long enough for today. If you would like to learn, I have a free training for you, by the way, a free period recovery training. Everything is in my caption. Also, on the description, whatever you call it on YT. Also, I have a free Facebook page that you can go to for free resources, but the private group where it's a little bit more of me and a little bit more like kind of one-on-one in a way, because you ask questions and it helps, or you can DM me on Facebook, things like that. The free one is in the description. I'm gonna stop ranting. If you have any ideas of what you want my next video to be, leave it in the caption. If not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.